Hi, welcome back to Old Tavern Farm. I'm Lee Sharon, and at the moment, I'm on the very top of our property in our forest. We had a really nice little snowfall overnight to kind of give us some little cushion to the ice that's underneath. We've had a lot of snow so far, but we had some ice recently, so I thought I would bring you up here and show you the top part of our property while I could get a foothold. So this is a little track that we have that goes all the way up to the very top up there. And I want to take you around to some of the features that we have here on our property on the very, very top, where we don't come very often, but the deer are up here, hunters are up here, which is why I look ridiculous. I wear a skirt with underpants, thermal long johns, because it's warmer. It also keeps the prickers from getting into my skin. So, come along with me, and I'm going to show you a few features of our forest in winter. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Check this out. All right, let's go. These two trees are what we call the grandfather over there and the grandmother. And the grandmother isn't really because she's a little smaller. It's because she's kind of going her own way. And she's pretty. So not that the grandfather isn't pretty, but you know, he's just kind of standing there. Yeah. Grandfather, grandmother. Now we're going to go see George. I'm going to put the camera down for a minute while I get to the top part here. It's worth the climb though. There's something very special at the top of the hill here I want to show you. So this is George Washington, that is, not King the Third. This tree has probably been here for at least, it's got to be 200 years. I'm panting because I've just come up the hill and it's cold. And there's a road just over there, so you'll hear the occasional car, but I can actually stand, kinda, get down into the hole inside of it. If I was really desperate, I could probably shelter in here. It's completely hollow inside. I'll bring you in for a closer look in a minute, but I wanted you to see the scale and proportion of this big old boy. This farm was established in 1806, and I'm pretty sure this tree was here to witness the building of our old farmhouse. And he's still in pretty good shape, really. So, and it's interesting because just on the other side of you is another, I think these are old growth maples. We don't have any oak here on this property, but I'm pretty sure this is a maple. And then there's two more just behind you. Not quite as old, doesn't look like, as George here, but Jefferson and Madison are just behind you. I'm gonna take you up there and take a look at them. Okay. This is Jefferson right here. He's hard to see, the ash tree is in the way here. He's pretty big too, but I think he's not as in good shape. All the way up there. And here is the baby of the group. These three old boys. Now, I am not a tree expert in any way, but this is definitely an oldie. Maybe only 150 years old, but it's going to be hard for me to get through those brick prickers to give you a perspective. But right here is another one of the line of this line of old growth that has been in the demise, and I'll give you perspective on this whole thing. Every so often, we come across a few interesting tracks of wildlife here. I'm pretty sure, here's my hand, it's probably a skunk, raccoon, I'm not sure. There's some more of its wee prints. And that's actually, I believe that's a rabbit track. So this is what years and years and years ago was a little fish hatchery. We have a lot of springs on this property, and this water stays so warm that even the vegetation in, it's January 4th today, and even the, I guess, wiregrass, couch grass, Bermuda, the little duckweed, it all stays green. And you can even see, if you look into the distance, the movement of the springs as it bubbles up. There's a particularly good one out there. They move around. This is a little part of the creek that goes over the road here. This is the road up to the top of our property, which is where we just were. And this is the creek that drains down into the tributary further down. So it's right next door to the fish hatchery. And it keeps on going. So as always, thank you so much for visiting.